Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you are all doing extremely great. So this is Sharnit and welcome back to Placement Wala, your one-stop destination for placement preparation. So guys, as you know, Cognizant has announced its off-campus hiring opportunity and we have made already a video on the aptitude preparation where we have covered the complete preparation and revision of logical reasoning and quantitative aptitude questions. And today we have brought up the complete preparation or complete details of the round one, that is your communication round. So the communication round is most probably going to be held on 17th of April. Students are getting mail for the same and there are multiple students who have not yet received the mail. So as per my understanding, they would be taking up the exam uh, either in shifts or let's say in phases, or else it may be that you would get your assessment mails by tomorrow, that is by 16th of April. I hope that was clear. So today's video is completely dedicated towards your round one, that is your communication assessment. So this video, I hope, would make all your doubts clear out and would give you clarity on how this round is being conducted and what all things you need to keep in mind in order to excel in your examination. So without any further delay, let's move on to the video directly. So guys, your round one, that is the communication round, would have a total of 77 questions, right? There would be multiple sections within which there will be multiple number of questions and the total count of questions would be 77. It would be done on the Metal platform. As you know, your application platform is Superset and your test platform would be Metal. For the coding round also, you would have the same platform Metal as your coding platform or coding assessment platform. So there would be a total of 4 sections and the test would be of about 58 minutes. I hope that was clear. So let's move on to the further details. So guys, the sections would be marked as A, B, C, and D. So in the section A, there would be a total of 23 questions and a total duration of 16 minutes. For section B, it would be 3 to 4 questions and a total of 7 minutes of timings. And the section C would have 34 minutes and a total of 20 minutes of time. And section D would have 16 questions with a total duration of 15 minutes. So one thing you need to note is that these particular sections, this may change their order, right? That A to B that I told that these particular things would be there. This may not be the exact order of questions that would be coming in your examination, but yes, there would be 4 sections that would have a combination of questions and timings as mentioned here. So this particular section is 100% correct, but uh, based on the previous analysis, this is the particular format in which Cognizant takes its communication round examination. But yes, the order may not be same. Order may not be the same as described in this video. So I hope up till this it is clear, and now we'll be moving into the details of every round. So one of your rounds would be your reading as listening round. This would most probably the first round of your examination. So this particular round would have a few sentences that would be presented in front of you, and you need to repeat those sentences. That is the first type of question that you would face. That you need to here, as I mentioned, the first type of question is this: you will be showed a particular sentence. You have to read that sentence aloud and as it is mentioned there. Next, the second type of question that comes is you would given an AI voice that would or an audio clip would be shown to you. You have to listen that audio clip and then repeat as it is. So you have to repeat as it is, not like the summary of the entire sentence. You have to repeat as the question says. No modification of your own or no manipulation of your own. Just the entire sentence word by word. I hope that was clear. For example, if you see this example, you would be given a sentence on your screen that would be visible to you in something like this format. So an entire sentence would be presented on your screen, and you just need to read that sentence aloud. So if this is your particular question, then how would you repeat or how would you answer your question? You have to, your timer would be starting. The timer would be something visually looking something like this, and a pointer kind of thing would be, let's suppose a pointer kind of thing would start from the beginning or zeroth time and would be moving up to end. And as it moves to the end, your question would be automatically redirected. So be careful, you would not get any extra time, uh, or also it is not like you would get unlimited time. You have limited time and you have to make good use of that. I hope that is clear. So if this particular is your question, then how you have to repeat? You have to repeat it like, good time management helps students complete their assignments effectively and avoid last minute stress. So if you tell this particular sentence like this or repeat the sentence like this, you are definitely going to pass this particular examination. I hope that was clear. So before going to the next round, what I need to mention is that before every round, okay, before the starting of every round, you would be given a brief description about that round. Brief description. The description would be in an audio format where an AI voice would be uh, discussing about the entire uh, entire round. So you need to listen that description very carefully. Listen to that description very carefully, and also you would be given example cases to make you more familiar with the particular round. So this particular description section, that is the section before the starting of every round, is very much essential, and you need to be extra careful in this particular section because this is the portion that would help you know everything about a particular section that you are going to face. So I hope that that is clear, and the things that you, and up to this, I think you are clear that what things you have to do and what you need to avoid. So let's move on to the next round, that is the English grammar round. So this particular round is related to English grammar. There would be questions that would ask you to uh, correct or uh, to tell a sentence or to modify a sentence and repeat as it is based on some requirement or some grammar related things. For example, if you see, there would be a few cases and fill in the blanks question. You, let's say you would be given a sentence that would be like something in the front, after that a dash, and something in the end. So what you need to do is you would be getting this particular thing in an audio format. You need to listen that sentence carefully and then repeat it as it is, with replacing that dash with the required grammar. You will be required to repeat the sentence as it is by replacing the dash with the exact grammar required at that position. The questions would be from tenses. You have to fill in the blanks with tenses, correct tenses, then with verbs, then with articles, then prepositions. There would be also 6 questions from the voice change portion. You may be given the active or the passive voice of a particular for a particular sentence. You need to change the voice. If you are given in active, then you have to change it to passive. If it is in passive, then you have to change it in active. I hope that was clear. Now, let's look at the example. So, in the audio, it would be this particular question would be told like, she dash playing the piano when I entered the room. So, this would be the way they would be saying the audio, or the voice in the audio would be something like this. And what you need to repeat is that she was playing the piano when I entered the room. So that is the way how you need to listen to the questions and how you need to answer the questions. And you may get some suggestions like take note of every question. So guys, I would tell that taking note is a good habit, but for questions like but for questions other than the comprehension round, where you would be narrated a story, other than that round, if you are taking note, then you are doing a very big mistake. You are doing very big mistake. Only if you have a very good listening capability and a very good note taking capability, then only go for taking note in every round, but or else never go for taking note in every round other than the comprehension round, because you would not only miss out points in your question or the audio you are listening, but also you would not be able to form up the entire question correctly by the notes that you have taken down. Okay, so always be careful. Try to listen carefully and remember in your mind itself without taking note. Just for the comprehension round, it is, I would say, very much suggestible or very much essential that you take notes. But for any other round than the comprehension round, please avoid taking notes, because that would cause you a lot of time, and also you would miss out some of the words from the sentence and hence end up answering the question in a wrong way and lose marks. I hope that was clear. So let's move on to the next round, that is the comprehension round. Okay. So for the comprehension round, note taking is essential. To gain good marks, it is very much recommended that you take notes for this particular round. Okay. So you need to keep a notepad by your side. Notepad, I mean, any note, any notebook or any page, you need to keep it by your side and mark the important points that is being narrated inside the comprehension of the story that you listen. Okay, so how the round would be conducted? You would be given an audio. In that audio, you would listen. In that audio, a story would be given. Okay, a story would be narrated to you, and you need to listen to that story carefully and then answer the questions that follow. Answer the questions that follow. So here you see you will be presented with the audio clips, and then you will hear the question based on the audio clip. You need to record your answer. Okay. Suppose you can get a story like uh, Ram went to park. Ram went to park on a cycle. On a cycle, then he he fell down and went back home. Went back home. Okay. So for this particular question, how would you answer that, or how the question may be found? So at first you would be given an audio that would narrate this particular story to you. After this, you would be asked questions, maybe one or two or three questions consecutively. They would ask, means one question, then one answer, then one question, then one answer, in that way. After they narrate this particular story in audio, then they would start asking questions like, where did Ram go? So what you need to answer? Ram went to the park. After that, they may ask, how did Ram go to the park? So you have to answer, Ram went to the park using cycle. Okay. After that, they may ask, what happened to Ram? You have to answer, Ram fell down. So this is the way this particular round is done. So to excel in that particular round, you need to first of all listen very carefully. Everything, most of your communication round is based on your listening. Listening, I would say, listening is more required than your writing part. So listen very carefully. Alongside listening, go on taking notes. Don't write the entire story in your notebook. Rather, just write like important points, like the name of the character, where did he go to, like in this case park. After that, how did he go, like your cycle. Next, what happened to him, he fell down. After that, what happened, he went to home. So these are small points that you need to take down in your notebook, and not the entire story you are going on writing that entire story after listening. So in that case also you would miss out points and end up giving wrong answers. So it is most recommended that you listen very carefully, take notes, but not of the entire story, but of only important points for this particular round, and you are good to go. I hope that was clear. And let's move on to the next round, that is your speak on a topic. So this round most probably is the last round. In most cases, this round is taken as the last round for your communication round examination. What happens in this round is that you would be asked you would be given 3 to 4 topics. Okay, not all at once, but one after another topics would be given. So mostly they are giving 3 topics, but sometimes you might get 4, but it is very rare, right? So in most cases you would get 3 topics. What you need to do is you would get one topic. After that, they would give you 30 minutes of time to think. Okay, 30 seconds of time to think. So you would get 30 seconds after the topic is told to you. You would get 30 seconds to think. After that 30 seconds, your 1 minute timer would start. 1 minute timer would start. As soon as the 30-second timer ends, your 1 minute timer would start, and you need to start speaking about the topic. So you can speak anything, but try to speak fluently, and also uh, you have to try to speak fluently, and also try to end within time, because uh, incomplete sentence or incomplete topic speaking would give you lesser marks than you speak something not that good, but in a structural way, like you start with some introduction, then the body, then the conclusion. So that is the most preferred way of telling about any topic. Your first part should be intro, then the body of the entire speech, and then your conclusion. Okay. So this format, if you follow, then that would definitely help you excel in this particular round. So you follow this particular structure, and also try to end up within 1 minute. Because if you suppose start speaking, you are done with intro, you are done with body, but once you go for doing the conclusion section, your time ends. So what happens is your speech would be left in middle of your speech would be left in middle. As a result of that, your entire topic is not covered throughout, and that would give a break to your sentence, and not give a sense of completion. As a result, you would end up losing marks. So you would never like to, or never would ever love to lose marks. So to let you gain marks more than your competitors, what you need to do is always try to end up in 1 minute. It may be that you are telling too less, that your speech is ending up in 50 seconds. So that is way better than ending up an incomplete sentence. Okay, or ending up an incomplete topic discussion. So it is always better that you try to finish it within 1 minute. It may be you take 50 seconds or 55 seconds. That is better than an incomplete topic or incomplete speech. I hope that is clear. So the topics would be like a day in a zoo, your favorite sport, or maybe you would get like influence of social media, or you can get like uh, online teaching or online learning. So these are a few very common topics that you would get, not like an extraordinary topic or a technical topic. No, a very common general topic would be asked, and you just need to structure that, think what you want to say, structure that in this particular format, and then deliver your speech. And one extra tip that you can that you can follow is that you can structure your not structure, you can write down your thought in a notebook, like what all things you need to speak. So if you have a point or a series of points that you need to speak, then you can uh, check it from your copy, and then according to the sequence of the points that you have written in your copy, you can just speak on that points, and then your entire speech would be covered, and also your time limit would not exceed. I hope that is clear. So these were the 4 rounds of the communication section or communication round that comes in the Cognizant examination. And I hope you got to know everything about the communication round. If you have any doubts, please reach out to us through the comment section and hit that like button if you like the content of this video. And please share it with your friends and subscribe the channel for more such content. We'll be meeting you soon with another such video that would be dedicated towards your preparation. Till then, take care. Tata. Bye bye.